Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show has action out of the NL Central. It's the Chicago Cubs and the Milwaukee Brewers. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. And singing a big bat in the lineup so far this year, Aaron Judge. He leads the team and wins above replacement, so most days you can expect him to be a big factor for these guys.
Yeah, Boog, he's definitely a huge piece of the puzzle for this ball club right now. He's just having a really nice year, and that's on both sides of the ball, not just offensively. You talk to guys in the clubhouse, the coaching staff, they always have great things to say about him, and they say the team really looks to him to be one of the on-field leaders day in and day out.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to go. And taking the ball for Milwaukee, Brandon Woodruff. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw comes in too late, and he's on at first. So here's Kyle Tucker now. Homered last night, added another hit as well. First pitch misses.
Ball one, no strikes.
Turner aboard here at first with nobody out. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Throw to second. Great jump. And that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close. And that one fouled off. Runner at second, nobody out. Foul ball left side, he'll see another. And a ball evens the count. Squirts away a little bit. No outs. Runner on second. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a base hit. Flying around third is Turner. The throw's offline. He's saved. And it's 1-0.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
It's Aaron Judge now, leading the NL in home runs to start the day. He's been a beast. Right through there for a strike. One on, nobody out, a run in here in game one of this 3-game set. Just missed. That misses.
Nope, that's the ball.
And it's 2-1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, he had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Next offering upstairs.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Judge waits. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a pop-up. Terang makes the catch, and there's one gone. Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup. And a big part of it, a guy with a great track record, Anthony Rizzo.
And Boog, he's a fun at bat to watch. I mean, definitely a threat whenever he's got that bat in his hands. But for me, it's all about the mechanics. They're so sound. And when he gets his foot down on time and starts his swing, so much consistency, that bat stays in the zone for a long time, and he squares up the baseball a lot.
Rafael Devers, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. To the right side, and foul ball. Man at first, one away. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. No, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box. And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Sets him down on strikes. That was pretty nasty. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's an early 1-0 lead. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the mound in this one, Matthew Thompson. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Xavier Edwards, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. And there's a foul ball.
Two balls, one strike.
In the air out to center. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw in, the tag out.
Yeah, you're out.
This is Bryce Terang. Outside.
Ball, that's out.
Ball one. One out, bases empty. And there's a ball. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touch down for a hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping. He's going for three. The relay. He's in there.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. They call those the alleys for a reason, man. They're long, and if you can't cut the ball off as an outfielder before it gets by you, that hitter's going to run for a while. That right there's a beautiful swing and nice hustle for the triple.
Now it's Christian Yelich. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Laser could be trouble. In from third is the tying run. Around second is Yelich.
He was all over that one. 110 miles per hour, and man, that exit velocity, not every hitter's capable of getting that kind of jump off the bat, no matter how hard they swing.
One down, runner at third. Rhys Hoskins getting ready to hit. 7th in the National League in RBIs. And that is downstairs. Ball one. Tied up here in the early going. Just missed. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Right through there for a strike.
2-2 to count.
Yelich stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. Swing and a chopper out to short. Tosses to first. Out number 2, and another run comes in.
Well, nice job by the shortstop to field that on the backhand and gather himself, get his feet underneath him. He had a long throw, but he knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure the grip, and finish the throw.
And now it's William Contreras.
He's been doing a good job knocking in his teammates. More than an RBI per game over his last 10.
First pitch, and he just misses.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
Next offering is downstairs. And a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
2 out, space is empty. That one fouled off, 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Had him out front for strike 3. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We move to the second in Milwaukee. It's the Brewers 2 and the Cubs 1. And we're back. Top of the second. And here's the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Woodruff back to work. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Smoked into left, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. Went deep in the ball game last night. Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-1.
Tying run is at first here at the top of the second. And downstairs, Carl Dixon doing the umpiring behind the plate.
And Boog, I'm not sure if it's because he sort of sets up higher than most, but one thing to be aware of with Dixon is the high strike. Not usually a big deal because most players are swinging at pitches up there, but we may see some surprise looks from hitters from time to time because that's just so unusual.
Swing and a miss as he was out front. Fans don't really understand the familiarity and relationship players and coaches have with umpires. I mean, you see them a lot.
Yeah, Boog, they're all out there trying to do their best and perform at a high level. So when you respect that, I think over time you can develop a relationship with them.
Swings and misses, struck him out. So up now for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Too much swing and miss in his at-bats recently, averaging 2 strikeouts per game over his last 5.
And that misses. And it's 1-0. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Chorio on the move and puts the squeeze on that one. 2 away. Bo Bichette up to the dish. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 1-0.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
2 outs. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1. Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Cubs leave 1, and our score remains 2-1. Back here in Milwaukee, now at the plate, Jackson Chourio. Chourio launched a homer in his most recent game.
That's a ball. 1-0.
Next offering misses. 2-0. Next offering is fouled back. There's a swing and a drive. And that is a foul ball. And that's in the dirt. Swing and a ground ball out to short. On the run, throw to first. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
Definitely a tough play, but he seems to have had a little trouble getting rid of it, and that made all the difference. And with the speed running up the line, you got to be perfect, and right there, he just couldn't get it there in time.
Up now for Milwaukee, Garrett Mitchell.
He really needs to start making more contact. Almost 3 strikeouts per game over the last 5.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Chourio gets his lead at first. Nobody out. That misses the zone, and the count even 1-1.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Swing and a foul out of play. And misses. It's a strikeout.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
So up next, Joseph Ortiz.
He's been tearing it up at the plate recently, batting over 300 so far this month.
That one's in there, 0-1. Ortiz went deep in his most recent game. Next offering is in for a strike.
This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
One ball.
In the dirt. Not in time. He's safe. And now a man into scoring position.
Well, that right there erases the chance at the inning-ending double play. So good job on the bases to move up on the wild pitch. Changes the outlook of the inning in a pretty big way.
And it's second. Runner takes off for third. Up the middle. Bichette throws to first in time. And there's 2 away.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball. And then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance. Had to try to, in the air, get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
Sal Frelick in the box now. No balls and a strike. And that misses. And the count is 1-1. 2 outs and a runner at third. Bottom half of inning number 2. Hit in the air, center field. Judge has it sized up, and that will end the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. We played 2 full. It's the Brewers 2 and the Cubs 1. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. And that's a little bit high. And that's ball 1. Turner, an all-star a season ago, 31 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2014. That one almost got him.
Not showing great command so far in this at-bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here, or this could get ugly.
And a pitch. Just missed. That one fouled off.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
Woodruff deals. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Here's Kyle Tucker. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. There goes the runner. Pitch misses inside. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Checks his swing. Now an appeal to third. No swing. Just held it back there. Runner in scoring position. Nobody out. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. on the ground, and that's just foul. That one hammered center field. That's back there. And that one's gone. His 32nd of the year, and they add a couple more. It's 3-2.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. He gave it a great effort, but you know, those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 1. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Fastball is outside. That one in there across the letters.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
High fly ball out to center field. Mitchell makes the grab, and there's one down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Here's Rafael Devers. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. And that one pulled foul. Next offering is fouled back. Still only one out here in the inning. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And there's a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
So a man at first. Here's Riley Green.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
And that one a little below the knees. And that's ball 1. And another ball.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Two-0. And a foul ball. Devers leads off first with one away. The 2-1 is high. Ground ball up the middle. Terang. The underhand flip. There's one to first, not in time. Great effort there. Here's Anthony Rizzo now. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Fouled off left side.
Very well executed changeup right there. If he can command the fastball consistently, that's going to be an important pitch in terms of him turning this outing around.
Two outs. Just missing there. 1-2 to count.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at American Family Field, bottom of the inning, and the batter will be the shortstop, Xavier Edwards. And a first offering a fastball for a strike.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
And now the count is even. And delivers outside. On the ground to short. Whips it to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play.
The batter, number 2, second baseman,
Bryce Terang up now for the Brewers. He tripled and scored his first time. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
That one misses.
1-1.
And that is ball 1. Fought off foul. One down, base is empty. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
I think he might have gotten away with one right there. That was a very hittable pitch right over the heart of the plate, and I know that batter is kicking himself right now, would like to get that pitch again. Just pulled the string on it, and the deception gets him the K.
Here's Yelich at the dish. It was a triple and an RBI at his first at bat. And he takes a strike. Two down, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And that keeps the inning alive.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Rhys Hoskins to the plate. And that one is downstairs. Ball one. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. That's too low. Now 2-0. That's down and in.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Check swing, and he went. And it's 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
There's the strike.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Not what he wanted to do there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive and gives this offense a good chance to cut into their deficit.
First and second, 2 outs. William Contreras up now for the Brewers. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. That one not close, and it's 1-0. Late swing, fouled off. Two on, 2 outs. Line, and that's a base hit. Yelich flies around third. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Brewers strand a couple. They're down 3-2. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. And there's a foul ball.
You know, these Cubs doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Oh, that's
Next one misses, and 1-1.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Right through there for a strike. Next pitch, not close, up high. A swing and a soft liner. And it's in there, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
So now here's the DH. Pete Crow Armstrong. Fly to left his first time. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Nobody out, runner at first. Next offering upstairs. And a base hit right there. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Here's the second baseman, Bo Bichette.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
And a strike in there. First and second here, no outs. And he hits a ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. And now 1-2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Line drive down the line, and it's foul.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
The 1-2. Swung on, looped into center, and it's in there. Base hit. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes. Now the base is loaded, big opportunity for them to break this game open.
And here comes the Brewers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Brandon Woodruff won't go any further, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. They turn things over to the southpaw, number 77.
Coming on to face a righty bat, and they've had quite a bit of success against him this year.
Here's Turner now. Golden opportunity right here. And that's outside.
That ball went out.
Bases loaded, nobody out. Top half of inning number 4. Next offering is in for a strike.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
In the air out towards right center. Frelick after it. Makes the grab. Runners tag up from second and third. He'll score on the sac fly, and it's 4-2.
Well, right there, he's definitely looking for more than just a sac fly with the bases loaded and nobody out, but you'll take it. Now it's up to the guys coming up behind him to pick up the rest of those runners on base.
And up next for Chicago, Kyle Tucker. He's already homered here in this one.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2, get out of this.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Late swing, foul to the left.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit. Slightly up, slightly in.
Hard hit, left field, base hit. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 3.
Comes through with the RBI. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Here comes Aaron Judge. 0 for 2 in this one. That clips the corner. Two on, 1 out. Ball 1 there. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
So far, all we've seen in this at-bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
Bichette on second. Tucker over at first with 1 away. Judge rips that one. Mitchell going after it. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Rafael Devers up to hit. 1 for 2.
Well, the way these two teams have battled in this game, you know you need more. Got to continue to add runs if you're going to get out of here with a win.
There's the strike. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Outside low. And now it's even 1 and 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Two outs. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
2 on, 2 outs. That's in there. And a count now even up.
Look pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
That just misses, and that's ball 3. Riley Green on deck for the Cubs. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Right side. Hoskins handles the chance. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors and a couple left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Cubs 5 and the Brewers 2. Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture. This one high in the air to left center. Judge getting an angle on it. Hauls it in for the out.
Number 5, Mitchell.
Now, Garrett Mitchell. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
Boog, this guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out. He saves runs in the outfield, so that's going to buy him more time to work things out at the dish. Well, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And that's a double.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
1 out, runner at second. Joseph Ortiz now at the plate. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
One out and a runner at second. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Line drive, caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Sal Frelick, the next to hit. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. And that is out of play. Runner at second, 2 down. And that's downstairs. Ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Just off the inside edge. Lined into right. Tucker makes the catch, and that is that. Milwaukee leaves 1. They trail at 5-2. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Riley Green. And that's
Ball, that's
outside.
outside.
Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Ryan Hudson, the left-hander, up and throwing. Uribe getting cranked up as well. Just missed. Next pitch is outside. Fastball for a strike. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike two.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate. Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. Green gets his lead at first with nobody out. That one to first. Hoskins. Here's Edwards for one. And that's two.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. Off the mark there. And that's ball one. Two down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the fifth. He swings and fouls one off. Next offering in there for a strike. And a count 1-2.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That's to third. Has some trouble with it. No throw, and they don't get an out on the play. So two down. Pete Crow Armstrong digs in now. That one the other way. And that is that. One left for the Cubs. And it remains 5-2. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. Thompson back to work. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And now Bryce Terang. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Turner makes the grab, and there's one away.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Here comes Christian Yelich. That one ripped. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Headed for the plate. The relay throw. He's safe. And now just a 2-run deficit.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
One out, runner at second, and it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Hoskins pushes it foul. Yelich over at second, one down. Not close with that one. Now 1-2. Cut on and lifted in the air. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. And he moves up to third. Now 2 away. And now it's going to be William Contreras.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
First offering, and it just misses. Line drive, makes the play, and it's out number 3. Run scoring double for the Brewers this inning. It's now 5-3. And we're back, all set for the top of the 6th. Now it's the second baseman, Bo Bichette. Bichette, in his 7th season, 27 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. Fastball for a strike. Action in the pen down there. Brian Hudson getting loose out there. Swung on, belted. Going back. And it hits the fence. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
So the batting order turns over. Trey Turner will hit. Next. Two of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off. And that's
Inside
off
ball.
the inside edge. And that is ball one. Ripped, but it curls foul. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're in the top half of the sixth. Next offering is down low. On a line out towards center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Foul ball there. Runner at second here, one gone. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Bichette around third. Now a long throw home. Safe. It's 6-3.
Well done. Drives in the run. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
One gone, runner at first. Aaron Judge, the next Cub to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
I got a ball, one strike.
Judge comes up empty there.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Mitchell sizing this one up. He's got it. 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Devers now 1 for 3. Just missed.
Ball one, no strikes. That's ball 2.
Tucker, the runner at first with 2 gone. And the slider
inside.
just misses. Check swing, called strike. Two outs. And a big swing and a miss.
Great RBI spot here.
Balls,
Just got to
2
stay
strikes.
focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
So now 3-2. Ripped on the ground to second, and that's the 3rd out. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit, and they've doubled up now. It's 6-3. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the left fielder, Jackson Chourio. Out front and foul to the left side.
Well, these Brewers, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've launched 6 hits at 90+ exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Fouled off down the right side. And 1-2.
That's inside.
Now
That's
one
a ball.
missed.
2-2 the count.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Next for Milwaukee, Garrett Mitchell. Ball 1, no strikes.
1-0.
One down, base is empty. Up the middle. Dives, and he can't hang on. No throw, and they can't get the out. Joseph Ortiz getting ready to hit. Ortiz having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected. Grounded to third, could be 2. There's 1.
That's an out.
On to Rizzo at first, and they get the double play. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Cubs 6 and the Brewers 3. Brian Hudson on a pitch out of the pen here.
Left-handed batter at the plate, and he's been excellent in those matchups this year, so this seems like a calculated move.
So up now for Chicago, Riley Green.
Number 32, Riley Green.
First
No,
pitch
inside.
just misses. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
1-1.
And a foul ball.
Two balls, two strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. One out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
And here is Anthony Rizzo. Ground ball to the right side. Slings to first, so Rizzo retired.
Now batting, the catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Here comes Wilson Contreras. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Two down, nobody on. And a
Ball.
sweeper
That's
misses
inside.
for a ball. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike
One ball,
two.
two strikes.
Inside,
Ball
almost
two.
got him. In the air, out towards left center. Chorio makes the grab on the run. It's that time of the season. Let's check out some notable trade candidates.
Now, free left.
Trying to bunt his way on. Scoops it up barehanded. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
He was racing down the line and probably didn't assume he was going to be safe until his foot hit the bag and looked up for the umpire. Nice bunt and great hustle to get himself a knock.
Back to the top of the order. Now it's the shortstop, Xavier Edwards.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Freeland on at first, nobody out. Foul ball, still 0-2.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. And the lead runner has to hold on at second.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there coming back in that at bat.
First and second, no outs. Bryce Terang up now for the Brewers. First pitch misses. With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom of the 7th. On the ground, right side, into the outfield, base hit. Coming around third is Freeland. He'll score. It's an RBI single. It's 6-4.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
Big at bat. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. New pitcher in the game for the Cubs, Ryan Presley.
He's got some of the best swing and miss stuff going right now. He's striking out hitters at a very high rate this year, so this should be fun to watch.
Pitch misses. Ball 1. No outs, runners at first and second. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss at a slider.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
And there's the ball. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. I really think the outer half is open.
The 2-2. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Over to Turner for 1. A sensational double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
And here is Hoskins. That's outside,
that's out.
and it's 1-0. Two outs with a runner at third. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Tying run at the plate. And a swing and a miss.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
That one outside. Now 2-2.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
That one missed. William Contreras in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. The tying run at the plate. Line drive, base hit. Runner from third in to score. And it's an RBI single, and now they trail by 1.
Big time at bat right there. Comes through, and they're back within a run. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Now a chance for William Contreras.
Right now they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Yeah, that's fouled off. And that one is lifted in the air. Tucker sizes this one up, and that will end the inning. So 2 runs, 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. 8th inning coming up. It's the Cubs 6 and the Brewers 5. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Trevor McGill.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
So now the DH spot, Pete Crow Armstrong. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. Swing and a ground ball. Terang tosses to first. First out in the top of the 8th.
Now at second baseman, Bo Bichette.
Here's the second baseman, Bo Bichette. And ball 1.
Ball.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Next offering upstairs.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Next offering in there for a strike. 2 balls and a strike. And that's down and away.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And the right-hander's 3-1.
What do you
Bichette
got?
tries to hold up, appeal to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing according to Eric Summerskill. One down, base is empty. And down on strikes. 2 down.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
2 down, base is empty. Here's Trey Turner. Fastball for a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Slice to right, and that is that. No runs, no hits, no errors. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Cubs 6 and the Brewers 5. Back here in Milwaukee, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now it's going to be Jackson Chourio. Kyle Finnegan on to pitch here.
He's throwing the ball very well overall this season. He's been really tough to get to. You see that ERA, and that's where you love to be.
There's a strike. Looking to get the tying run on base. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Gets a piece and stays alive. That one just misses.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Here's a 2-2.
Full count.
That's a really good take.
Garrett Mitchell in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. On the ground to the left. Zips it across. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in the ball game like this. Positioned perfectly.
Next for the Brewers, Garrett Mitchell. Hard hit, base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Now here is Joseph Ortiz. And that drops in for a strike.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
With the go-ahead run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Not even close there. And the count even 1-1. Swing and a miss.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Ground ball left side and a foul ball. The 1-2. Good eye in that spot.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Mitchell, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
I'd love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
Sal Frelick now at the plate. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike. This one in the air. Turner brings it in. And that ends the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Ninth inning coming up. It's the Cubs 6 and the Brewers 5. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jared Koenig.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
So up now for Chicago, Kyle Tucker. He's already homered in this game. Koenig in his second season. He features a sinker, a cutter, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Now 1-1.
That's inside.
Check swing, and that's a ball. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2-2 count.
On the ground to third, Ortiz throws to first, and the leadoff man retired here in the ninth. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. In there at the knees, that's strike 1.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 quick outs here in the top of the ninth. Running out of chances to pad the lead. Now it's Devers at the plate. And there's a ball. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
On the ground to first, and that's a foul ball. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. And right back to the mound. Tosses to first, and Devers is set down. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down that time. To the bottom of the ninth we go. Top of the order, due up. It's the Cubs 6 and the Brewers 5. Bottom of the ninth. Mason Miller comes on trying to close it out.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
First pitch, and he just misses. One-run game, bottom 9. The shortstop takes the ball.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
Next pitch in for a strike, and it's 2-1 now. Swing and a miss, 99. How do you do? Line drive, and this might be trouble. As the tying run is forced to stop at second. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Up now for Milwaukee, Bryce Terang.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
That one in triple digits.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
Swing and a chopper. In plenty of time to first. One out, bottom of the 9th.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
He's 2 outs away. Now it's the DH, Christian Yelich. He's got a single, a double, and a triple in this game. A home run gets him the cycle.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
Hoskins in the box now, takes strike 1.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
2 on, 1 out. High fly ball down the left field line. Green going back. A big run scores on the sac fly, and they tied it in the bottom of the 9th.
So many times that one gets out of here and into the seats, but he'll take the sac fly RBI. Good job to get that run in from third.
So 2 down now, and here is William Contreras. And that one in the air center field. Judge is under it. And that's the inning. So they can't come up with the winning run, and that means we'll have to go a little longer here tonight to find a winner. And we're all even at 6 apiece. And we're back. We're in extras here. And now Riley Green.
Well, it's kind of deflating. You blow that lead in the bottom of the 9th. So here's a new opportunity. Hit the reset button. Try to get some more runs and then close it out in the bottom half of this one.
Kanu back to work. And there's a strike. And that one is inside ball one. Missed with a changeup. Now 2 balls and a strike. Tap foul at the plate. Man at second. Sets him down looking. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. That's in for a strike. And the throw out at third. Two down, nobody on. And here in extra innings. And now it's even up. Movement in the Cubs bullpen. Tyson Miller getting ready to go. Dotson getting loose as well. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Up the middle, and that chance handled. Jump throw, and very nicely done for the out. Back here at American Family Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Up now for Milwaukee, Jackson Chourio.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
One now.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And a strike right through there. That one at triple
2
digits.
balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Next for Milwaukee, Garrett Mitchell. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. The winning run on second base. Swings through that one out in front that time.
No ball,
He's falling
2 strikes.
behind in a huge spot, Boog. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Now the third baseman, Joseph Ortiz. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Man on second, 2 down. Breaking ball misses down and away. On the ground, right side. Lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. No throw, and they come away without an out.
Got a pretty ugly offer going into this game up until that at bat, so a little sigh of relief there. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
And now the right fielder, Sal Frelick. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Line drive. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Brewers strand a couple. Score remains tied, 6 apiece. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Felix Bautista. Here's Contreras now.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Man at second. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Here's the 0-2. Got him. And 1 away. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Next to hit, Pete Crow Armstrong. Up and in, ball 1. And another ball.
Well, this is a little tough for the hitter. In the back of the mind, you're wondering, with first base open, am I going to get a pitch to hit? Got to stay back. Let your hands work. Stay in the middle of the field.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hit on the ground to short. Edwards. And 2 away to open the 11th. Now it's the second baseman, Bo Bichette.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
You see the velocity, 97 with that fastball. Two outs. This one in the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. And that's where the swing. It's a strikeout.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
All set for the bottom of the 11th. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Xavier Edwards. And that one fouled off. The next pitch misses, and the count is 1-1. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. On the outside corner, got him looking.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
At the plate, Bryce Terang. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. One away, and the game-winning run stands at second. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
No balls, 2
And
strikes.
he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Runner around third. Here comes the throw. In comes the winning run, and the Brewers walk it off in the 11th.
You know, he had to feel the pressure. Winning run on second base. Found a way to make solid contact, and the winning run comes across to score. Everyone going crazy. Exciting finish to this game today.
One-run game here today. Your final score, 7-6. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
No more, and it wasn't like they wasn't getting chased no more. Just